Alright. OBS looks good. Let's see if YouTube is picking up. And while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and share to... Oh, maybe I won't share to Twitter that way. Fine. What? Twitter had an internal server error? What? There we go. That worked. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Push that there. Go up to Discord real quick. Alright. Well, I guess it is time to get into farming some of these metals. Actually, before I do that, I need to check and see how many of those trunks I got. I think I have almost enough. I might need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need at least one more. So we'll go for one more trunks and then get on the metals. Whew. Alright. We'll take an LR Broly. Why not? Why not? He's always fun. So it looks like we've already got a couple people in the chat. Well, not in the chat, but viewing, sorry. Which is awesome. I appreciate you guys for joining. Makes me happy. Feel free to message me, send me questions, whatever. You can interact. I won't complain. But if you just want to sit back and relax, that's fine too. No problems either way. Julian, what is up? How are you doing tonight, man? Oh man, sorry. Did not mean to cough. I think you're the first one here tonight, Julian. Oh, there's Galen. How you doing, man? I'm gonna be really happy if he drops a trunks. And he didn't. I'm getting a ton of these Bibbidi metals, though. I bet Kaiba's still farming it. He's stealing all of them. You thought I wouldn't stream? How come? Because of the storm? Luckily, the storm passed over sooner than we thought it was going to. And things ended up being a lot better, because we thought it was still going to be storming even this late. Yeah, it was looking kind of ugly. Yeah, I can show you my cards here in a second. I was hoping I could get one trunks to drop at least. He's supposed to have a 70% drop rate, but I think someone else stole all of the drops and didn't leave any for me. Kaiba had like 40 something drops last night. It was insane. He just kept getting them. It's just not fair when he does that. Come on, give me a Trunks. Give me a Trunks. Dang it. Alright, I'll show you my cards. Since you asked so nicely. I'll come back and try to get that last Trunks later. Okay. Ooh, I did get a Z sword though. That's always nice. Alright, I'll try to scroll through kind of slowly because I've got quite a few. Isaac Ali, hey, how you doing? The Kid, thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, Galen, that is very true. It is 70%, but Dokkan's 70% is not an exact 70%. It's definitely random. And Christian, hey, how you doing tonight? So, here's my agility cards. Still got a lot of work to do with some of them. Moving into the tech cards. Kid Buu and Cell are probably two of my better ones, and then obviously the Gotenks. Pablo, how you doing tonight, man? Glad you could make it. Julian was asking to see my cards, so I'm kind of scrolling through them so he can see them. I got Buhan, but I don't have him Dokkaned yet. I spent too much time. I was not getting his drops, but I wanted to get his super attack maxed. And that took way too long. And I wasn't able to get any of his medals, or at least very few of his medals while his event was here. And this week, I was really excited. I finally got Chilled and King Vegeta Dokkaned, but I had Android 16 Dokkaned from before. No problem, Pablo. You don't need to apologize, man. Real life stuff is more important than making it to my streams. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you wanting to be here, but man, real life stuff is always more important. Take care of yourself, man. Don't worry about always being here or anything. I'm just happy when you are here. But real life always takes priority, man. What's the point in farming? What do you mean? By maxing his super attack, he does a ton more damage. That is definitely not a waste of time. Definitely not. Things are going good, Pablo. Things are going good. Had a kind of some long days at work this week, but things, I mean, even that's kind of a good thing. I'll probably end up with a little bit of overtime this week, which will be nice. Yeah, I agree with everybody else. Farming is incredibly useful, especially on characters that you can farm their super attack. Anyone that you're able to get to raise their super attack for free without using Elder Kais is amazing. I wish there were more ways to farm some characters' super attacks. I did, Pablo. First I have one that I have max super attack. I want to Dokkan him because he might actually be pretty decent on my strength team. Plus he should be useful for free-to-play guides and stuff. And then I also got a bunch of other drops. I need to gather medals, but I'm hoping that I can pull the Int Rage Trunks when his banner eventually comes. It should be fairly soon, but I'm hoping I can pull him. I'd be really excited if I do. So I was farming some of these trunks from the story to try to... Femto, hey, how you doing? I saw you in Drunken's stream earlier. That was pretty cool. Oh man, sorry. Yeah, I need to, oh wait, sorry, I didn't get all the way through my list, I don't think. Scroll back down. So here's some of my strength characters. A lot of them are just kind of for collection purposes, just because I like having them. Zero, hey, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us. I'm still working on a lot of my super strikes. Like, I don't think... Oh, yeah, that Frieza 6 out of 10. What about King Cold? Yeah, I haven't even farmed him at all yet. I think I did farm... Yeah, so I've got him ready to Dokkan. I think I just need more of his Awakening Medals, and then I should be good, which I think they're coming tomorrow? Maybe? I think Physical's on Friday. I think. But yeah, a lot of cards, like, I mean, this guy, he's terrible. But I have him just because he's in my collection now. I like to collect. But some of them I do end up getting rid of. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, Femto, I agree. And technically, yes, technically it is Friday, but I think I don't think things reset for a little bit. Let's see, because I don't think the day has, yeah, it's still strength types, which was what was for Thursday. I want to say it resets, the physical hidden, potential event is already up, but I want to say it resets at a weird time. Like, it's only 1:13 for me, but I want to say it resets at like 1:30 or something like that. Zero, no, don't be sorry. Go to school, get your education. That is definitely more important than hanging out here with me, but I am so glad that you stopped by. So have fun at school and good luck. But yeah, Femto, oh, you know what? I'm going to take that Broly, just because it's always fun to take an LR Broly. The Strength Trunks, he's not bad, especially for a free SSR. But he does get over in a flash, which is really nice, especially since most of my Strength team has over in a flash. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it'll probably reset here in the next, I don't know, 20 minutes to an hour, give or take. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Can I... Oh, yeah. I can get Broly to super easy. Everybody's going to super, but Broly's just going to kill him in one hit. Yeah, over in a flash is great just because of the +3 key. And if you're running like 2 Omegas leads for a strength team anyways, anyone who links with him is going to start with 9 key, which is fantastic. We need the rotating banners again. Oh yeah, we do. And they should be coming back with the 2-year anniversary. No problem, Christian. Peace, man. And I will... Wait, did I get him? I wasn't even paying attention. No, I didn't. Okay. Can you feed the base trunks to int trunks? I think you have to Dokkan him. Because I'm pretty sure that the int trunks starts out as Super Saiyan. I'm pretty sure. but don't quote me on that, because I haven't actually looked at the banner too much. I just know that this Trunks is able to be used to Dokkan the, or not Dokkan, to raise the super attack of the other Trunks. That's all I know. It may be 217 where you are, but it's only 116 here. Or probably 117 depending on if my computer clock is correct. Jacoa Horton, thank you for joining us tonight. How you doing, man? Wow, everyone is like grabbing the colors I didn't want them to get. You're in Detroit. Yeah, it's a little bit further east than here. I'm in Kansas. There, of course, he drops 2. Been trying to get him for a while now, and he won't drop. And then when he does, he drops 2. I think that's how it happened last night, too. Oh, man, sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, so the day should reset here pretty soon in game, and then the physical events should be here. Or, I'm sorry, the physical strikes should be. So now I have plenty of the Trunks. I need to get his medals. I need a bunch of his base form medals, because you need 7 of those, and then you only need 3 of the others to get it. So I'm going to start with those. Start working on that. Oh, you're grinding this too? I bet a lot of people are grinding it right now. Because he's really not a bad unit when he's Dokkaned. And you can use him to raise the super attack of some of the other Rage Trunks cards. Like the Int one that we'll be getting very soon that is a fantastic card. Also, who was it recently that was recommending that I start watching My Hero Academia, the anime? Is whoever recommended that in the chat tonight? Because if so, I did start watching it, and I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in now. I thought it might have been you, Galen. I was pretty sure it was, but I wasn't positive. Yeah, I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in now, and I freaking love it. It's fantastic. Like, it's not at all what I thought it was going to be, and I love it. And I especially love some of his reactions. They're fantastic. Tango Jita. Hey, got an awakening medal. That's what I want. I want to see those. Hey, and apparently we got a subscription because the sub goal went up. I don't know who it was. It didn't pop up. So they must have had their subscription set to private. You get 3 base Trunks medals after doing stage 6 or 7 10 times on Z-Heart. Interesting. Okay. Oh, restoring stamina. Oh, is that one of the special missions? Well, that should help out, because I need roughly 70 of them to Dokkan all of the Trunks that I've grinded. That sounds really weird when I say it like that. Sweet, gold training item. Of course I get all ones. I'm just gonna have nothing but ones. Alright, so we want him to drop awakening medals. That's what we want. Gold awakening medals. Can I get a 3? I don't know. Oh, I think I messed that up. Definitely not getting a 3 now. Galen. I'm kind of in the same boat as you actually. Like I do want to do it. Like I want, dang it, training items. I want the cards, but I feel bad about using all this stamina and all these dragon stones to refill my stamina to keep doing the grind. I need to check and see how many of those medals I actually have now. I know it's a few, but I don't think it's enough yet. Who's y'all's favorite attack all character excluding LR Broly? Hey Fawful, how you doing tonight, man? Thank you for joining us. Favorite attack all character might be Majin Vegeta, and I don't even have him. Trying to think. I guess there's also the Arale, and there's the other strength Broly that's not the LR. And there's like the Chow Man. It's okay, Femto, not a problem. Hey, how are you doing, new person in the chat that has Goku Black, it looks like, as your picture? Dang it, training items. Unfortunately, I do not speak, looks like a bunch of O's, but I don't speak whatever language your name is in, so I apologize. But thank you for joining us. Yeah, I know a lot of people really wanted that Arale. I mean, it's cool that she's an attack all character, but I wasn't really too excited for her. What that person said? I have no idea, Fawful. I have no idea. Man, I feel like I'm just gonna go through my stamina super quick like this. Yeah, I don't have Chow Man either. My buddy at work got him, and in a kind of hilarious story, he was farming a Cyberman event and didn't realize that he was sacrificing his hit points every time he supered with Chow Man, and he was on like normal difficulty or something, and he almost killed himself. He got down to 1 HP at one point because he wasn't paying attention, because you can't actually kill yourself with that ability, but even fighting Cybermen, one Cyberman attacking him would have killed him, and it was just hilarious. I loved it because I was sitting there and he was showing me, he was like, wow, I'm getting lots of Cybermen drops from this mission, and I was like, you only have 1 HP left, you might want to heal. Good times, good times. I think that was when he realized that Chow Man actually sacrificed HP every time he supered. There we go. Awakening Medal. It's kind of like the Kaioken Goku. Oh, sorry. The agility Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. He sacrifices HP, but I think he sacrifices less. I only have 4 medals so far. Chaotix, how you doing tonight, man? Glad to see you back, and glad you're home safe. Or at least I assume you're home safe. You never know, there could be like a murderer in your closet or something. I mean, hopefully not, but you never know. And now that I've said that, you'll probably want to go check your closet. Jack Quayle, how you doing tonight, man? I am doing pretty good. Glad to see you in the chat again. That's your secret. I'm the murderer. Well, I guess now you'll have to murder whoever it is that's in that house that you're in. Or something. I don't know. I think Chow Man's only 10%. I could be wrong on that though. But yeah, the Kaioken Goku, he starts at 7%, but then when you Dokkan him, I think it goes down to 5%. Because mine is currently 7%. And mine's not Dokkaned. I ran out of time to farm the medals. So I am pretty excited for the rotating events to come back, like Freddy versus Jason. You gotta murder the other murderer. Sure. You're probably not even gonna get a chance to attack, but sure. I kind of like that Int Vegito. He's kind of cool because the more key orbs you pick up, the more damage he does. He's kind of a nuker, which is nice. Dang it, training items. I don't need training items. Man, hate running out of potential orbs. Bana needs to make an event where we can farm potential orbs. I know that there are potential orb events once a week. It'd be cool to get something else. I agree. I agree. I liked when, like, those first couple weeks, where you could farm like all of them once a day. And granted, that was a lot of stamina, but at least you had the option. And now it's like you can only do one once a day. And it feels so limiting. You know, I'm gonna take my int team just because there's a Buhan there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Xeno Trunks. Yeah, he doesn't do it until you Dokkan him though. I don't think. That could be yet another thing that I'm incorrect about. We'll probably get it closer to the 2-year anniversary, because I'm pretty sure that that's when Japan got it. We've been getting most things on par with how Japan got it, just delayed by a couple months. Except LR Broly, we actually got him before Japan. And in that weird Fusions banner that was back like last month or the month before, that was completely out of order. Wait, they have shocking speed together? Huh. Cool. Cool. Of course he's supering. Why wouldn't he? Broly's money, that's why, yeah. Almost immediately after he was released here, like the following week, they're like, well, let's release him in Japan. And the Japanese App Store went to like the top of the charts for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Ghostbusters Grim Reaper, how you doing tonight, man? Thank you for joining us. Come on, give me that awakening medal. Yes. That puts me at 5, I think. I lost count. Last time I looked, I was at 4, but I can't remember if I got one since then or not. How many do I have? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yep, I'm at 5. Need a couple more. And by a couple, I mean 65 more. Only because I'm insane. And I am trying to Dokkan too many of these trunks at the same time. Great, now we have a Shinigami and a Grim Reaper to deal with. Now we're all screwed. You never know, Galen. We might just take each other out. Did you get strength as God Super Saiyan Goku? I'm confused, sorry. I don't have the strength God Super Saiyan Goku, I don't think. Wish you could merge two Dokkan out. That would be actually kind of nice. No, man, sorry. I need to quit coughing. I need that to just go away. No more coughing. I'm done with that. No more. Oh man, guys, we are getting pretty close to that sub goal. I am excited. I'm very excited. Is that the right? Yes. And then we'll have future Gohan Super. And crap, how many does he need? I don't think he's gonna get his, nope, he's not gonna get his 11 key super. Oh well. No, Galen, I am not getting sick. Unfortunately, ooh, that was a nice crit. Unfortunately, several years back, I had like bronchitis or something, and didn't realize it. The doctor said I had like, basically developed like a chronic bronchitis, sort of. So basically, I just cough all the time. It never goes away. Oh yeah, I actually saw that the side story manga where it's what is it called, like Yamcha the Invincible or something like that, but basically the guy gets reincarnated as Yamcha, and then at the beginning he's like really upset because he's like, oh man, I'm Yamcha, I'm like the weakest guy in the whole Dragon Ball universe, but then he kind of remembers that he knows what's going to happen ahead of time. And so he plans ahead and trains like extra hard and stuff. Sweet. I'm just using the new trunks today. He's pretty good. Just wish when you Dokkaned him, he went to Supreme. That would be nice if he went up to Supreme damage. Still got a little ways to go on mine before I can Dokkan him. But making progress. One step at a time. Jack Quail. Oh wait, Chaotix. I had bronchitis once. It wasn't chronic though. It was still pretty horrible, however. And now whenever you get sick, I have a good chance of getting it again. That's what I've heard, is that once you've had it, you do have a good chance of getting it again. And Jack, I'm going to add you real quick. 29228777464. Hey, there you are, Jack Quail. That was easy. Yep, 733. So that means I need 70, 30, 30 for the 10 that I need to Dokkan. but I'm definitely not getting all those tonight. I really like having these variety of teams so that I can just kind of keep switching back and forth depending on which leaders are available. It's really, really helpful. Yeah, I agree. That Yamcha story actually looks really cool. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I was watching like a video where they were kind of describing it, and it sounded neat. I do want to read it. Okay. Gonna attack him. I'll just do that. Why not? I'm Grim Reaper. I need souls. I think it was is it Masako or Masako? I can't remember how it's pronounced, but I think it was his video that I had watched, and I really liked that. I like a lot of his videos. He's got some really good discussion videos. But yeah, you are correct. The character reincarnated as Yamcha is pretty much any Dragon Ball fan. That is pretty much true. And I do have Gogeta. He was one of my first. I guess he's not technically a god. No, he was a god lead before the current god leads. Oh, training items and an awakening medal. Nice. Yep, and I do have the Super Vegito god. He's pretty nice. I got super, super lucky on the most recent, or on the Vegito Blue and Rose banners. I didn't pull Rose, but I pulled like everybody else that I needed. Oh man, sorry, excuse me guys. Oh, I did bring water down here. For some reason I didn't think I had a bottle of water with me. No problem, Galen. See you when you get back. Like, I spent a little bit more than I really wanted to on the Vegito Blue banner, but I know I didn't spend nearly as much as what some people did, so I know that I got super, super lucky. Yeah, I'll add you, Ghostbusters. I am running low on friend spaces, but I think I've got a couple left. I know I was watching Drunken Solitaire stream the other day, and also he's a pretty cool YouTuber. You should go check him out. He's from New Zealand, which is really neat. But he had this cool thing, and I need to set it up, but he had Nightbot, which is what I'm using, but he had Nightbot set up to give him, or like he could put in a command and it would just put up his ID so that you could add him real quick. It was really nifty. How much you're trying to save up for the webcam? Currently, I'm looking at, there's a, it's like a Logitech 920 or something like that. And it's $60, and it looks like a really, really good webcam. However, there is a much better version of it that's closer to $100. So, depending on how quickly I hit the goal and how quickly I get to it, will depend on whether I go for the $60 webcam or if I try to go to go for the better webcam. And no, I did not see. I've not even heard about that. This is the first time hearing about that boy. What happened? Because that sounds crazy. There we go. That's what I wanted. He's just not asleep. Do you get an awakening medal every time you beat this? I feel like I've gotten one like almost every time. Maybe I'm just getting really lucky. I think that's my first of the Vegeta medals though. I need more of both. I believe he told his friends to bury him in sand and he ran out of oxygen. Oh wow. That's rough. How old was he? That is really crazy. Let's see. Your Galen's back. Had to stop the progress of it installing the drivers because something went wrong and it was stalling forever. So tried taking out and putting the USB back in, but it didn't work. Interesting. What kind of phone do you have, Galen? That might change the setup a little bit. I know that you have to have like those ADB drivers or whatever they're called. I know you need them, but I don't know. I'm definitely not like a pro at this or anything, but I'll definitely try to help out with what I can. Oh man, that sucks. The kid was only 10 years old? Jeez. Imagine how his friends feel too. I mean, they freaking buried him alive. It's a Galaxy S4. Oh, I think my wife actually used to have an S4. Oh man. I just need to stop coughing. That's all. That's what I need. I wonder if, of course he's supering. I wonder if, wow, he did like no damage to Vegeta. That was awesome. I wonder if Samsung has like their own special drivers that you need or anything like that. You would think, but by that point he might have been too far buried to be able to do much. If you could create your own LR, who would it be and what would his or her stats / passive / leader skill be? Huh. That's an interesting question. If I could create my own LR. Huh. That might be a good idea, Galen. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on that, but I do know that you need those drivers for that software to work properly. Sorry about that. Well, I'm thinking, oh yeah, one second. I did get kind of a fancy thing going, and Nightbot should post the link. There you go. Just click that and you can join the Discord chat. No problem. If you get past that part, definitely send me, you know, let me know if there's anything else I can help with. I will definitely do what I can to help out. That's just one of those things that I think that Little Joker, how you doing tonight, man? Glad to see ya. I think that it's just one of those things that it could probably vary pretty. Is it Kaiba? It could probably vary pretty much from phone to phone, you know, on how it sets up, if that makes sense. Tornado watch went well. I didn't see any, so that's always a good thing. I guess unless you're at a distance, a safe distance. But yeah, there were no tornadoes here tonight. There were some elsewhere, but we got lucky. None here. This is awesome too, guys. We are getting so close to that sub goal. Me too, me too. Ooh, actually. Oh, but I don't want... Huh. Is there a way that I can do this? I don't really want Omega to be gone, but... Oh well. Ghostbusters, are you trying to say that you did follow me on Twitter? I'm a little bit confused with your... I know you've posted that a couple times. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Ooh, Femto, that's actually a really cool LR idea. I like that. I think Metacooler would be a really cool LR. I can dig it. I don't know if I want it to be an LR, but I really want a Garlic Jr. card. That's what I thought. Okay. Omega's definitely not gonna super. I can get Vegeta to super though. Well, awesome. Thank you for following me on Twitter. I appreciate it. I think that actually gets me to 800 followers on Twitter. That is awesome. Ooh, yeah, a Tapion card too. I love that idea. Make it happen, Galen. I don't think there's a Hildegard one yet either. So both of those would be really cool cards, I think. Should you Dokkan Awaken your Goku or Vegeta? Which Goku or Vegeta? Because there's a lot of Goku and Vegeta cards. Ooh, and yeah, LR Kid Gohan. Oh, I never even thought about that being an LR. But yeah, I always thought I always thought a Great Ape Kid Gohan card would be awesome, especially if he was like specifically a leader for other Great Ape cards. Like if you just built a full team of Great Apes, and maybe his passive raised the chances of other cards turning into Great Apes as well. I mean, you could have just Great Apes left and right. That would be insane. Agility. You're gonna have to be way more specific, because there's there's probably like 5 or 6, if not more, Goku cards for agility. LR Grandpa Gohan. That would be interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised at how few cards we actually do have from Super so far. I'm not gonna get any. Oh, I got that. Yep. I'm gonna skip all these other gold. LR Scooby-Doo. Now you're just being a ridiculous little joker. Yeah, probably. We haven't had any other... Let's see, we had the Universe 6 arc, the Zamasu arc, and then pretty much everything else has been leading up to the Tournament of Power. Right? Like that's pretty much where we're at so far. Oh wow, I wasn't even paying attention. Dude, I watched the crap out of like... Oh wow, take that, Rose. I watched the crap out of like all of the Scooby-Doo stuff when I was a kid. I loved that show. That's what I'm thinking too, Galen, that it'll probably be after the Tournament of Power. Jack Quayle, was episode 90 the one that predominantly starred Gohan? Because if so, I loved it. It made me much happier than several of the other more recent episodes. Yeah, I mean, it's not in Japan yet, and we're like 4 months behind, so it's probably going to be a little bit before we get it. Ooh, LR Android 16. No. Little Joker, even better. LR Android 16's head on the ground right before Cell crushes it. Because that was one of the most pivotal moments in all of Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god, Tom and Jerry. Anyone else watch like Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner? Stuff like that? I got 2 of those Vegeta medals. Can I awaken this one Trunks yet? Like, that's what I want. Sort of. I got a lot of Vegeta medals, but I still need Trunks medals. Oh my god, Johnny Bravo, yes. LR Cell would be a cool thing. I'm actually a little bit surprised that we don't have an LR Cell, considering all the other ones we do have. I actually don't think I've seen the Japanese version. Do the monkey with me. Hoo ha hoo. This might sound really strange, but Johnny Bravo was like a role model to me as a kid. And my wife always glares at me whenever I tell anybody that. You met the creator of Johnny Bravo? That is awesome. That is really awesome, actually. Anyone watch Disney's Zor? The black and white one? Like the really, really old one? Little Joker. To have his skills, you would have to be strong enough to just literally pick up a woman and walk away with her. That was Johnny Bravo's. You link a video to the scene. It may not let you, Chaotix. Let me know if it doesn't. Or if it doesn't for some reason, because I know Nightbot is kind of a... he's kind of rude. But if it doesn't let you, just like send it to me in a... Oh yeah, I was going to say, just PM it to me and then I'll post it. Samurai Jack was fantastic. I haven't started... I need to rewatch the old Samurai Jack before I go back and watch the new one. Or the basically season 2 or whatever you want. Because I haven't seen the new one at all yet. Yeah, somehow I knew Nightbot was gonna be a jerk. Like, he's so helpful in certain situations, but then he's just a jerk in other situations. I haven't even checked the Discord chat or anything on Discord yet, and nobody's in the live stream on, or live stream chat on Discord. I'm starting to feel like you don't actually get the Super Saiyan Trunks medals from this mission. I know you do. Ooh, Angry Beavers. I haven't seen that in forever. Yeah, I'm getting tons of Vegetas, but no Super Saiyan Trunks medals. You know what? We're gonna take an LR Goku just because we can. Actually, no, he gives all types, so we'll just take him on this team. Why not? Reboot. Oh my god, yes! I loved Reboot. And hilariously, I heard that Reboot was getting a reboot a while back, but I don't know if that's actually the case or if that was just like wishful thinking from somebody. What about Beast Wars? Did anyone watch Beast Wars? Dang. The last of the new Samurai Jack is almost over? Dang. Let's see. Have you attack you. You can attack you. And then you can do that. Rocket Power. I remember that show, but I didn't watch a whole lot of it. Oh man, I do remember Code Lyoko. It got renamed to Beasties? Seriously, just Beasties? That's ridiculous. Too violent for you Canadian kids. You Canadian kids. It was so intense when Bob got tossed into the web. Oh my gosh, yes. I forgot his name was Bob. For some reason I was thinking it was Bill. I was so close and yet so far. And LR Goku, like, does not link with anybody, hardly. Shaolin Showdown. Oh my god, that show was ridiculous. I remember the little monk kid. He's like the only one I remember. But I loved him. Mummies Alive. That sounds familiar, Chaotix. That sounds so familiar, but I don't think I could place it. Is Nightbot being a jerk again? What's he doing? Is it just because he's posting my links? I have him set to post those every like 20 minutes, but I can reduce the timer on him, or I guess increase the timer on him if I need to. Let's kick Tut. Alright, I think that's... I need to train that Trunks, but I think that that's enough. Ooh, I haven't seen that one yet. I heard it's pretty good, though. The new Teen Titans. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I have some strength cards to train with. What the heck? Like, is that like seriously the... Like, that was their... Like, that was the plot? What? That sounds ridiculous. How did that get past, like, inspection or whatever? Like, how did they think that that was okay? Hachiyak needs a rebirth bad. I can agree with that. I think my Hachiyak is still like level 1. Alright, now I should be able to... Oh, don't judge, it was wonderful. I'm not judging, I'm just saying, like, how did, like, that get approved? Like, not in a bad way, but, like, it was like American anime before Avatar. So... Did I Dokkan him or not? My game just... My game crashed. Fantastic. Okay. I grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Come on. Game? There we go. That's weird. Ooh, I don't think anyone said Gargoyles yet. Gargoyles was great. But like, okay, so as someone like thinking about, like, let's say you were trying to get, ooh, wait, what was that news? Let's say you were trying to get a show published and you took it to the producers and, okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. You took your idea to the producers and you just described Mummies Alive to them the same way you did to me. Like, I don't think that they would allow you to produce that show. It's kind of like... Oh wait, did he actually Dokkan? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But it's kind of like, okay, imagine the first guy that invented the jet ski, right? Okay, cool, he Dokkanned. That's a really cool looking card. I like it. Hey, Bob Smith, thank you for subscribing, man. I really appreciate that. You were getting us one step closer to our sub goal tonight. We are almost at 250. If you are watching right now and you have not subscribed yet, but you've been having some fun or just been entertained by our chat, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. But so yeah, imagine the guy that wanted to invent the jet ski. You know, he's going to the bank with his idea to get a loan, and he's all like, alright guys, I've got this idea. You're gonna stand on like a surfboard, and then we're gonna attach a jet to the bottom of it, and then you're gonna get propelled across the top of the water at super high speeds. What do you say? Fund my idea? Gumby and Pokey? Dude, I watched Gumby as a kid. I Am Weasel, Ira Baboon. I remember those. Geek on Fleek, I had not seen you in the chat before. Well, I've seen you in the chat before, but this is the first time I've seen you tonight, so thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. I don't think I ever watched American Dragon. Not that, and it's not that I didn't like it or anything like that. I just don't think I ever really had the option to. Like, I don't remember it being on when I was home, if that makes sense. I was hoping I'd get a 1. YDD If that means something, I apologize. I missed it. Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how. You're welcome, Geek on Fleek. You are most welcome. Talk about Gotenks getting too much key. That was like all the key. Secret World of Alex Mack. That sounds familiar. But I don't know if I actually know what it is. Was it like a spy show, sort of? Oh my god, Jackie Chan Adventures. That show was amazing. I remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game. That thing was great. Wasn't like one of the ones on like the NES, wasn't it almost the same? Gorilla got toast. Okay. That does sound really, really familiar. I do remember the 90s X-Men and Spider-Man cartoons. I grew up with those. Fawful, I'm seeing a lot of dots from you. Did I miss something? If so, I apologize. Hey. So you get 3 of both of them once. That's nice of them. But I still have... I need so many more. Oh wait, did it reset yet? Is it physical day now? It sure is. How many medals do I need for the Fat Gotenks? So I think I already have 1 or 2. I've got 1, so I need 6 more for him. Rough. Well, of course, Dragon Ball Z Ghostbusters. That's like, that's a given. Like, I'm sure everybody in here at some point has probably watched some of Dragon Ball Z. That really was, Galen. I remember that. Like, when they had those spider robot things, and they'd be, like, flying through the city. That's the, like, that's the most obvious use of the weird CGI that I remember. I have watched, actually I don't know if I watched all of Berserk, Femto, and I definitely have not seen the newer one, but I watched the original, but I can't remember if I watched all of it. But I have not watched any of the newer Berserk. How's that pronounced? How's that supposed to be pronounced? Kaiba, what is up, man? How are you doing tonight? Ooh, Monster Ranchers. That's a good one, Chaotix. I remember that show. Still playing zombies. Nice. Oh my goodness, sorry. I had to sneeze. Just rolled out of bed. Isn't it like really early in the morning for you? Like, what are you doing getting out of bed this early? I mean, I'm not complaining because that means you're here with us now, but it just seems like a strange thing. Was Monster Rancher with discs? And thank you, Chaotix. Thank you. 4:12 a.m. Yeah, that is early, man. No one needs to get up that early. I do remember Monster Rancher being a game, but I didn't realize that they used discs in the anime. Maybe I'm just not remembering it. This guy named Shin made me leave my wife in bed. Oh, man, I'd hate to be that guy, because he's probably going to be in trouble. Ooh, now that is the kind of drop I want right there. Bam, 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 bam. Both of the medals. That's what I want. Oh, you'll just blame him when wifey wakes up. Thanks, Kaiba. I'm sure this is going to go over real well. How do you remember it that well? You have one of those memories that you remember it really well. 3:13 p.m. in the morning. Fawful, you're confusing me. Because it can't be p.m. and morning. Is it 3:13 a.m.? Because it is 2:14 here. That... Okay, yeah, Chaotix. That actually sounds really familiar now when you say it like that. Are you on the other side of the world, Fawful? Because it is definitely AM here. Speed Racer. I remember Speed Racer. I remember how fast everybody talked in Speed Racer. Like, all the time. At least it felt like all the time. Boy! That's what I was saying, Chaotix. PM in the morning doesn't make sense. It can't be both. I love Digimon too. At least the first couple seasons. I didn't really watch it much after like the original Digi-Destined or whatever they were called. I didn't really watch it much after the new ones came up. Like, I don't know, I just didn't have that same attachment to the newer generations. At least I'm getting a lot of training items. Fawful, are those angry faces? Because I do not appreciate angry faces. Digimon movie or Pokemon movie? That's actually tough. I have not watched Try. That's the one that came out more recently, right? Because if so, that's one I actually need to sit down and watch. It's like redrawn in kind of a different style, right? Oh, wow. This guy. Who is this guy? Z0007. He has a SuperTech 20 LR Android, so I have to bring them. Ricky Mason, how you doing tonight, man? You mostly missed a lot of me not getting the medals that I need. That's pretty much all you missed. Other than that, you're golden. Yeah, that's what I saw, was that it looked really good. And I'm glad to hear that people are saying it's good, too, because it looked good. Just got a little sleepy. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, that is fine, Fawful. If you need to go sleep, that is fine. You can go ahead and go sleep. I won't complain. I want LR Androids to super, because that's going to be awesome. Unfortunately, that also means that, like, nobody else is going to super this turn. Yeah, it really is. I wish I was getting more of the awakening medals, but I'm getting a ton of training items. Man, I was actually reading some stuff about Gundam Wing recently. Like, I was watching or reading on what's it called? Wikipedia or whatever. And there was so much stuff that I did not remember from Gundam Wing. Like, they were like, yeah, this happened in Gundam Wing. And I was like, what? No, that didn't happen. But apparently it did. And I just didn't remember it. Oh wow, you just got a Supreme Kai from Training in the Clouds? That's actually pretty rare from what I understand. Well, Vegito's not gonna super, but androids will, and Gohan will. Your favorite show is Psych and Cory in the House. Interesting. You need 3 more cards? Well, keep it up, man. I have faith in you, Ricky. I think you can do it. Chaotix, I have not watched The Last Unicorn, but my wife has, and she has told me about it. And Endless Waltz was amazing. I can agree 100% with that. That is a very true statement. Man, this is... I should just rename this to, like, the nostalgia stream, because we're like back in the 90s, guys. Wow, 3 awakening medals. I haven't been getting them for a while, and now I get 3. Fantastic. I did, actually. I read something about that on Facebook earlier. I'm pretty sure my wife will be super excited about that because she loves the Dark Crystal. That is like... I was never exposed to it as a child, but she watched it like all the time. Apparently. Have you ever read the book Captain Underpants? I have not, Fawful. I know that they've got a movie coming out pretty soon. Does my wife wake me up for food? She has in the past. But not all the time. But yes, she has in the past. I'm a weirdo though, and I actually don't really... Like, breakfast isn't really my thing. Oh, that is amazing. I'm so glad. Because Dark Crystal needs to be done with puppets. And I have watched Labyrinth as well. but I will admit it has been a while for that. Yeah, some of us are really showing our age. Look at that, 10 damage. That Vegeta's a tank. I love it. Yeah, I like that, Galen. That makes me very, very happy. Alright, Omega should easily kill Zamasu. Bam. Dead. Now he's fused. Yeah, orb changers would be really nice with the androids. I don't think I ever watched Sailor Moon as a kid. Ghostbusters, gonna go watch The Flash? Awesome. The Flash is one of my favorite shows on TV right now, so definitely go watch it. Who has seen the Tekken animated series? I have not. Yeah, I never really watched Sailor Moon as a kid. I think my wife watched a ton of it though. And like, I know some of the stuff about it, like a little bit here and there, because I watched bits and pieces of it. But I never really sat down and just like really watched it. Oh man, sorry, excuse me. What does this Arale do? All types key +3, HP attack and defense +30%. Oh. So she's basically like a mini god lead. I'll bring her, why not? That would have been pretty cool, Femto, if they did a big crossover like that. Don't like talking about Hunter x Hunter. It's a really good movie to be a cartoon. Okay, I think I missed something. Tekken animated movie, okay. That's what we were talking about, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I never saw it. I've never really played a lot of fighting games. Fighting games just were never quite my thing. But I do understand why people like them. It was just not really ever what I wanted to watch or play, I guess. I was always more of like a action RPG type guy. Well, Ghostbusters, you don't have to give away spoilers. I mean, luckily I'm all caught up, but other people might not be. So unfortunately, I am going to remove that comment, just in case. Because spoilers are not cool, man. I don't think... know if I'll be able to super with her. I was hoping I could see her super animation. But no, it's only gonna be 5 key. God leads. I will try to explain that here in a second, Ricky. Basically, there are certain leaders in the game that give really, really good leader skills. Because there's some cars that just have terrible, terrible leader skills. But as soon as I finish this match, I'll go to my box and show you some stuff. But yeah, like Little Joker's saying, God leads give key and then an HP attack and defense percentage buff. Previously, before the current God leads, we had, oh, I gotta turn on all the types again. But before the current God leads, we had like this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who gave agility type key +3 and then attack +3000. That was the old God leads. Now the current ones, like this Super Vegito, give agility type key +3 and then HP attack and defense +70%. So if you run Vegito and you bring a friend Vegito, your agility team will start with 6 key and then HP attack and defense +140% whenever they're all when they're combined, which is fantastic. And yes, Chaotix, I do have the Kid Pan. Let me scroll back down. She's actually kind of amazing. But this is the Kid Pan card. She's not terribly useful in most situations, but when you're doing like super strikes where you are limited to 100 points or less, even Z Awakened, she only costs 6, which is amazing. But also her passive, she has a rare chance of stunning all enemies. It's rare, but I have had it happen once or twice. Yeah, Ricky, so right now the current God leads, and now granted there's also a hero and villain lead currently, like, whoops, not him. So right now, Super Vegito is the agility God lead. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is the tech God lead. Buhan is the int God lead. Mine's not Dokkan yet, unfortunately. I'm working on it. Omega Shenron is the current strength God lead. And Broly is the current physical God lead. And then, as I said, there's also a hero God lead, like Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, who gives super types key +3, HP attack and defense +50%. So he has a slightly lower HP attack and defense percentage, but with him, you can run a rainbow team like this. Yes, and the... Oh, yeah, that's right. The LR Broly is basically... he's actually a step above Omega. Later, Ghostbuster. Have a good night, man. Yeah, LR Broly. I wish I had him. But yeah, LR Broly, if you have him, or if you have a friend, like if you had Omega but you don't have LR Broly, you could bring LR Broly as a friend, because he actually gives strength type key +3, and then I think it's HP attack and defense +90%. So he's like one step above Omega. And pretty soon, we should be getting the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, probably with the 2-year anniversary, which should be coming up in June or July. And with that anniversary, and with them, they should basically become the new God leads but the new God leads are also, instead of just being a strength leader, we're now going to have, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be the strength hero leader. And right now in Japan, they just released the strength Janemba, which is the villain strength leader, and they're gonna give ki +3, HP, attack, and defense plus 120%. Gogeta was sort of kind of one of the old god leads, because he gives ki +3 and then attack plus 3000 when he's Dokkaned. Before the current god leads, he was basically the whoops, that's not what I meant to do, but I'll do it. He was basically the old rainbow leader, but he gives ki to everybody basically. He's not a bad leader. I mean, if you don't have any of the god leads, Gogeta is definitely the next best thing. But he does start to get outclassed by the new god leads. Nice, Geek on Fleek. Nice. You're back. That was quick. Oh, man. Excuse me. I try to make sure I don't cough on the mic. I try to cough away from the mic. So I apologize if I accidentally coughed at you. Can't wait to Dokkan your... Wait, is Bunny Bulma getting a Dokkan? Or does she already have one? Because if she does, I had no idea. Does she already Dokkan? Or is it coming? Because I had no idea. The Bulma with the machine gun. Oh! Really? It's... Okay, it's coming. Okay, cool, cool. I had no idea. That's actually really cool. On the 21st. Sweet. So, like, 2 days. Really? Like, this weekend? That's awesome. That is really awesome. We are creeping ever closer to the sub goal, guys. That is awesome. We are almost there. We are 8 subs away. If you happen to be viewing right now and you have not subbed yet, but you've been enjoying the chat and the company and everything, please consider subscribing, because you're awesome and I need awesome subscribers because you guys are all awesome. And you'll get updated on all my new streams coming out. And you'll have fun in all the new streams. I promise. I think they're talking about the Drunken, how you doing tonight, man? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Were you were streaming earlier? Oh yeah, I was in your stream earlier. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to him, because Drunken is awesome. He has been very, very helpful to me, especially getting all this streaming stuff set up and kind of learning the ropes here a little bit. So if you haven't already, subscribe to him, because he's awesome and he streams. I think he even streams more often than I do, but he's awesome. Let's see, they were talking about the machine gun Bulma earlier. Which one's the machine gun Bulma? Is it the other purple one? Or the other ant one that has like pants, but like only one leg has pants? So she's wearing like a pant instead of pants? The Bunny Bulma's the tech one, right? I'll go into my box here in a second. As soon as I beat the crap out of this guy. Just grinding on Injustice 2. Nice, nice. You having a lot of fun with that game? Strength Bulma. Oh, okay. I think I have her too. Strength Bulma. Okay. I'll go pull up the cards after this mission. Sweet. More Awakening Medals. Just thought you'd get through a bunch of free boxes to open later on. Nice, nice. Alright, so what you guys are saying is that Bunny Bulma gets a Dokkan. And not this Bulma. And not this Bulma, because this is also a machine gun Bulma. But wherever the heck the strength one is, this Bulma. You're saying this Bulma gets a Dokkan? This one and the Bunny Bulma get Dokkans in 2 days? Because that's kind of awesome if they do. Because this Bulma is really good as a support character on a strength team, because her passive gives strength type ki +3. So on every turn she's up, I mean, that's 3 free ki basically. Really great on super strikes too. Wait, they're all of them are Dokkaning? Even this one? Because I really like this one, because she has a high chance to stun the enemy. She's really great on a not the int. What about this int Bulma? Does this one Dokkan? I don't know if you're saying not her to this one or the other one. This one has a rare chance of stunning all enemies. That's not too bad. This one does. Okay. So the one that starts as an R doesn't. But the one that starts as an SR does. Okay, so it's probably just the ones that start as SRs then. And actually all 3 of those are from the Dragon Ball summons too. This one's a Dragon Ball summon. Interesting. What did I come in here for? Items, Awakening Medals. How many of those medals do I have? Where are the ones I need? They're there. Okay, so I've got 11 Vegetas and 9 Trunks. It's waifu hype. So I need a lot more. I need too many more. Both of the Int Bulmas are actually pretty good. I happen to like the Namek Bulma though, where she's wearing like her spacesuit, just because of her super attack being the high chance to stun, because the other one just has a rare chance to stun all enemies. But the Namek spacesuit Bulma, I like her super attack, just for the higher chance to stun. It's really, really useful. You just have the tech Bulma. Well, she's useful too, because she seals. And sealing is great. Galen the Wise. Ooh, actually, I don't think they do have a Monica card. I don't think they do. You like the physical Goku Meta Cooler movie? He's a good stunner. Bunny is all you need in the game and outside. Alright, Kaiba. I'll have to look through the physical Gokus. Do I have the physical Goku you're talking about, Femto? Because I'm not positive if I do or not. Take that, Zamasu. Or Rose. Same person. Technically. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing tonight, Drunken? How'd your stream go earlier? Oh yeah, you said you died, didn't you? You were playing earlier, and then you died. That sucks. But now you can pay more attention to me. Right, little Joker? That's what's important. Right? I'm sure of it. Nice, nice. Glad to hear it. You got to round 29, you were going to 40. Oh wait, I was gonna check. You said physical Goku. Just your this is kind of my post-work routine. Is it this physical Goku? No, he doesn't stun. Kaioken Goku doesn't stun, does he? No. Oh, that wouldn't be Cooler Movie. Is it this Goku? Oh, he doesn't stun. Maybe I don't have the one you were talking about. Sorry about that, Galen. Yeah, Little Joker was having some Wi-Fi problems last night. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's anything on my end. According to OBS, I've got a really constant upload stream. Card where he has one hand raised and he's shirtless. Alright, now I gotta go look for shirtless Goku. So, not this one? Because he... Oh, one hand raised like Gogeta. Yeah, I don't think I have him. Oh, well. I need Gregory medals. That's what I need. Give me those Gregories and give me those Sensus. Every day. Run Officer Black as a leader. I think I'll pass. Oh man. That cough needs to just go away forever. His passive is slept on? What? How did Bandai get away with it? Well, he was in the anime. I'm just amazed at how much they got away in the anime sometimes. How much they got away with in the anime, sorry. I don't know if I want to go to bed or play games. I know that feeling. I get it too often sometimes. Huh. Alright, well, we'll do that. And we'll do that. And some of that. Android 19 Awakening Medal? Are you farming story missions? Because if so, I think they're to awaken the Android 13. Because you can Dokkan him into the Super 13. Yeah, but it's racist. It is racist. It's definitely not. He's like one of the only black guys in all of Dragon Ball. And his name is Officer Black. Like, how is that not racist? Nice, Ghostbusters. Nice. Congrats. Vegito Blue is just going to tear him a new one. Mr. Popo, though. Didn't they actually change Mr. Popo? Because I remember him actually being black in the show, but someone was telling me that they changed him to be purple. Rare chance of increasing defense by 100%. Huh. That is a terrible passive. Yeah, I'm with Ricky. I still need to farm the medals. Like, I am partway there, but I still feel like I have a long ways to go. Like, oh, yeah. I got one of them done. But yeah, you need the Android 20, Android 19, and Android 14 or 15. Yeah, I think it's in a dub that they made him like blue or purple or something. Not in the original Japanese, but in one of the English. I don't know if he's necessarily a good card, but I am planning on farming him eventually. But apparently both him and the Int one get Dokkans soon. So they got that going for him. Your tech team is lacking? Well, if your tech team is lacking, then yeah, go for him, because I think he could help out. Depending on what you have. Yeah, I am actually really glad that I've kept that agility Bojack. Int type? I think us Westerners are just too racially sensitive. I can see that, Chaotix. It makes sense. Because we see racism all over the place, even in potentially places that there is no, or there's no intended racism. Yeah, the Bojack was on, he was on my agility team for a while too. The Tech Toa, I don't even have Tech Toa. What is 13's leader skill? I didn't even look at it while I was, I mean, granted I don't have his Dokkan version yet, but I wasn't even paying attention to what it was. Oh, I was not paying attention. I probably could have got his 11 key super off if I was paying attention. Int Trunks is a nuker, and with crit, he's a nice addition to your Int Gogeta team. The Rage Trunks? Dang it, I wanted more. Oh man, gotta stretch for a second here. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Had to stretch for a bit. I don't think I want to use any more Dragon Stones tonight. Oh, the LR Broly banner's gone. I didn't know that. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Oh man. Play Naruto Blazing. I think I would, but unfortunately I've already been going for about 2 hours. And the Shinny Wifey has requested that I start streaming a little bit earlier so that I can come to bed a little bit earlier. Unfortunately. So this is probably gonna have to be my new end time for streams. 13 gives an attack and defense boost to tech, strength, and physical types. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she wants me, yeah, she wants me to go to bed a little bit sooner, so I'm trying to adjust my schedule some to make it easier. I'm trying to just really adjust my whole schedule everywhere. Yeah, I usually do stream, like, normally I would be starting my stream, maybe not starting it right now, but starting like an hour ago instead of 2 hours ago. But I definitely need to try to move it a little bit earlier into the evening, so that way I'm not still up at 5 or 6 in the morning. But it has been tons of fun, guys. I'm so glad that everyone was able to join me tonight. This has been a lot of fun chatting with everybody. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're thinking about it but haven't done it yet, just imagine this all the time, because this is the type of environment we always have. We kind of have this fun, lighthearted chat. If it makes you feel any better, Chaotix, I also work night shift. I usually don't get off work until fairly late. and I've been trying to adjust my schedule a little bit, but the earliest I will probably ever be able to start streaming is like maybe midnight here, which was 3 hours ago. It's currently 3 a.m. So hopefully you guys will still be able to at least catch part of the stream. And Geek on Fleek, I definitely will once she wakes up, because she is asleep and I don't want to wake her up, because pregnant wifey needs her sleep. She needs her rest. I don't know if we'll be streaming tomorrow. Usually Fridays and Saturdays are reserved for the wife, but she really enjoyed last week's stream, so there is a very, very good chance that she will be joining the stream again this weekend. I just don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday night yet. I will talk with her tomorrow about that and figure out what she thinks. And Ghostbusters, what do you need help with? I will try to help. Wifey hype. Yeah, when she is here, I definitely start earlier as well. Just because she does work early shift, so she's never able to stay up as late. So the special wifey streams will always be earlier in the night. Though last time she did stay up fairly late. She did stay up until like 1:30 in the morning, trying to get the medals for Trunks. The new Trunks from the event. If you're trying to get his base form, you'll have to farm the 6th level on Z-Hard, and if you're trying to get the Super Saiyan Trunks or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta medals, you'll have to farm the 7th level on Z-Hard. Yeah, I remember, little Joker. Not a problem though. Not a problem though. Work is important as well. But I was glad that you were at least able to join for a little bit. That's what really matters. Even if you're not here for the whole time, I'm just happy that you're able to stop by. On the Discord chat, okay. Post it in the team builder or the wifey's the real star of the stream. That is how Kaiba feels. I'm sure of it. But yeah, post it in either the team showcase, the Dokkan team showcase, or the Dokkan team builder chat. And I'll take a look at it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, guys. I will be on Discord for a little bit, so if you guys want to hang out and chat in there, that is totally cool as well. And just in case you're not in there yet, here's the link to the Discord. But thank you everybody for joining tonight. It has been tons of fun. I love streaming with you guys. It's just, this is like one of the best parts of my day. So, and we are getting very close to that sub goal. We are now at 242. We're only 8 subscribers away, so we are very carefully making our way there. How far along is she? I think she is now 8 or 9 weeks. I think it's been, I think it was 2 weeks ago when we were at the doctor. Oh wow, LR Android, Super Vegito, Bullpan. That Bullpan's a really good card, especially on agility teams. Xeno Trunks, Goku, ooh, the Tech Super Saiyan Bardock, that's a great card too. The Strength Broly. Yeah man, you've got some good cards. You have some really good cards. Keep it up. You too, Drunken, and good luck in your streams too. And I will talk to you guys later. ShinigamiNG out.